Hi everybody, it's Sandra. Thank you so much for coming to my video today. We're going to have a look at some old jewelry, some newer pieces. I have some sterling here, maybe even a beautiful piece of gold with diamonds and sapphires too. I'd like to thank you as always so very much for being here. Let me know if you want to buy anything. Okay, my email address is iamthefunkypickle@gmail.com. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what your favorites are below. And please consider subscribing to the channel. I'll be right back. Here's a beautiful Duży Ring. This is sterling silver. It's marked CL. I believe CL is for Colleen Lopez, maybe. I think this is a QVC or an HSN. It's very, very pretty. There's the CL. It says 925 right there. I had two of these. I sold one of them. Let's check out the size. It's about a 7, I guess between a 7.5 and a 7 3/4 or so, almost an 8. But I think this can be kind of opened up a little bit more. I would do so carefully though. It's beautiful. Look at the colors. Wow. Look at this pretty little initial pendant. This one is 14 karat gold with a diamond chip, and that is a tiny, tiny, tiny chip. It's marked right there on the bail. It's upside down. Of course it is. Anyway, it says 14K right there, and it is tested. I love initial pendants. This one's very pretty. It's in nice condition, gently used. Solid 14 karat gold. It's light. It's thin and light. It's lovely. I love old jewelry. I think this one is quite old. It's a Taxco piece. It says Taxco right there. Sterling, Mexico. Look at that beautiful shell. I think this is so interesting. Look at all the different colors. It's in nice condition. It's a whole myriad of colors. Lots of sterling on this one too. It's a nice size, just about 2 inches or so. It's a neat old piece. Here's a pretty sterling silver bracelet. And we have the pail, the sand dollar, the sandal, starfish. Isn't that cute? And this one measures, let me check because I just did check, but now I forgot. This measures about 7 3/4 inches long. It's a pretty piece of sterling. It's fun. It's not very old or anything. It's definitely fun though. Here's a cool ring. This one is not marked. I think it might have been marked over there on the edge, but anyway, it doesn't say that it's silver, but it does test as sterling silver. A pretty piece of malachite. This one may be native. I don't know. It sure is pretty though. And let's see what the size is. It's a size 7. Pretty piece. Look at this beautiful bracelet. This one is about 8 inches around or so. Check out the thickness. It's not a very good angle, is it? About 3/4 of an inch thick or so. wide, I should say. It's thick also. Look at the colors. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Let's see if I can fit it. Oh, good. It does fit on the hand. Sometimes bangles don't fit, but this one does. Move some of this stuff out of the way too. Isn't it beautiful? Just checking for condition. Looks like it's been carefully handled by its previous owner. Cool old bracelet. This is a beautiful moon. I love sliver moon jewelry. I think this is the original box, actually. This came from a prominent Boston family. I bought a couple of things from this estate. Let me just undo it here. This is 14 karat gold. I'm sorry, I said diamonds, didn't I? It's 14 karat gold, pearl, and sapphire. It's stunning. Everything is prong set. Well, the sapphires are. We can give it a quick test with our presidium too. And let me just find the mark. There's our mark, 14 karat, 14K. Take a look at the size. It's very slender and very feminine, but it's nice and long too. I think this is old also. It's so beautiful. Let's take a look at it more in the light. I love old gold like this. It's so smooth. It might be spinel, actually, now that I'm thinking of it. I don't know. Spinel will go here into the jadeite spinel, and then sapphire will go here in this line. So let's see. Be careful not to scratch the stone. Okay, I guess it is spinel. Let me try again. Yep, okay. Blue spinel. All right, very good. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to tell you the wrong thing. Now, I paid a fortune for this one. I treated myself because I love sliver moon jewelry. But I thought I would offer it up to you guys just in case somebody can't live without it. It's a beautiful piece. Classic. Here's a pretty pair of earrings. These are sterling silver. I don't know what kind of stones those are. Let's say made in China or China, 925. They're beautiful. Studs for pierced ears. And they are surrounded, these big stones are surrounded by CZs. Let me put these on my earring thing. Hold on. I felt like they weren't really showing well in my hands. Aren't they pretty? Look at them from the side. I love them. Let's just check out how big they are, too. Almost a half inch. I love this old pin. This type of glass is called rhubarb glass. This is just a small little thing. It looks like candy, doesn't it? I like the prongs on this one too. Let's check the size. About an inch or so. It's beautiful. I love the pastel colors. There's what it looks like on black. It's a great oldie. This bracelet is about 7.5 inches long. I love me some Marcasites. And this is sterling and marcasite. How interesting. Here it is from the side. I like the different shapes. I like the way this one is made. Isn't that pretty? No missing stones. We'll take a look at the mark. I'm guessing that says ATI. I don't know. Let me look. I think so, yes. It says 925 also. How pretty. Let's put this one on our hand. This one is delicate. I think it's so pretty. It would look nice also if you had other bracelets to put with it. This cool ring is about a size 7. Whoa, look at that. That is so cool. And the mark is, oh yeah, I don't know who this one is. I don't know what that says. It probably doesn't say 6J. It's probably BJ, right? And then 925, of course. I might have shown this to you before. Lots of silver on this. Great colors, right? Love the amethyst. Nice wide band also. Look at this cute little tack pin. It's a great color. I don't know how old it is, if it is old. It might be new. It might be from the 80s. I'm not sure. It's very, very cute though. No missing stones. Awesome shade of purple. That's plastic, I think. Nice ladybug. Let's take a look at a few coochie necklaces. Here's the first one. This one has about an 11-inch drop. Take a look at that one. This one has about a 10-inch drop. I think I have one more here. And I have this one. This one is much more delicate. I don't know if this is considered coochie, but I'll just show them all to you at the same time. This one has about an 8-inch drop. I love all three of these. They're all very different. This one is the most delicate one. This is costume. They're all costume. Not real silver, not real plating, not real stones. That's a pretty thing. Next up, let's put this one on. This one is much bolder. I actually wore this once. Oh yeah. That is very different. I like the noise it makes too. Pretty discs. These look old. They really have an old look to them, like an ancient look to them, but they are not. That's a cool one. And then we have this one. This is stone or glass. Glass probably, I'm thinking. Oh, these are all great. I have a lot more necklaces like this too that I'll show you one of these times. They're at my mother's house. I haven't had a chance to look at them yet. This one has a little bit of verdigris. I'll try to get that off. Another one with movement, pretty color. Something's blinking here. Let me see if I can make that stop. Yeah, that's better. Another cool one. Very, very bold. Some people might recognize this. This is a beautiful Trifari. So fancy. That's what it looks like on the black. This is a nice condition. I like the textured gold and the kind of rope design that's going around the outside. It's a crown Trifari. It's in very, very nice condition. We can take a look at the size too. It's a great size. This is a very elegant piece. Absolutely classic 1960s Trifari. Love it. This next necklace has about a 9.5-inch drop. Let me just double check that. Yeah. This one, I'm trying to think. I'm going to show you some jewelry from the 70s. I can't remember now if this came from that collection. I think it might have. This is fab. I'm not sure which way you wear it. I guess it doesn't really matter. Costume jewelry. Not real, not plated. It's fantastic, however. Look at that big pendant. Now, I bought a huge collection from an estate sale, and it was all jewelry from the 70s, maybe late 60s and 70s. I think this came from that collection. This is such an awesome piece. This is a very cool 1970s medallion necklace. This one measures between 18 and 21 inches because you have all this space right here. You put it on the different loops. Oh man, that is so fabulous. Do you like it? I don't like it. I love it. I actually love it. It's so chunky. What a statement. I wish I had met this lady. Her 3 daughters are running this estate sale. Oops, I put it on the wrong way. Hold on. And I was commenting to them that she must have been a cool lady because she just had the grooviest stuff. She must have worked in an office or something because she had a lot of jewelry that was all in like sets and stuff and in boxes. She definitely went somewhere where she dressed up all the time. It's amazing. That is amazing. I had sold almost everything, but I held these pieces back for myself because they're so cool. But I really have too much stuff. Look at this bracelet. What? See what I mean? This is not your typical thing. It's heavy. It's big. It's groovy. Is there another word for it? I don't think so. Let me measure it. This is about 7 inches long. It's insane. Look at it from the side. That's not a piece you see every day. I mean, I hope none of these things really are. I'm hoping I'm showing you guys some different things that you don't see anywhere else. That is way, way cool. This one is a little bit bigger. This one is 7.5 inches long. And this one is another 7. Let's put this one on first. This is yet another cool piece of jewelry. Very bold. Very 70s. Here's another of her bracelets. This one is about 7 inches long. They don't make them like this anymore. Another very, very cool bracelet. Wow. She took nice care of everything too. Here's one of her necklaces. Pardon my fingerprints. This is so cool. This I love anything with a tassel. This is, well, it has a 15-inch drop. It's a cool chain, a spring ring, I believe. Yeah, this is going to be too long for this. It's awesome. No picture in there, so you could put your picture in there if you wanted to in that locket. Put someone's picture. That's way cool. And this necklace has about an 11.5-inch drop. This reminds me of a Monet, but it is not. It's beautiful, though. This one's quirky, like all of her stuff. I sold, I think, everything from her whole collection. I think these were the last pieces I had. None of them were signed or anything. She didn't have any designer things. She had really groovy stuff. Sweet. This is a beautiful ring. I don't know what that center stone is or the side stones. They look better than glass, though. I don't see any bubbles. I'm wondering if that's, well, I don't know what that is, so we'll check. But let's check out the size first. Oh, it's quite small. Okay, size 5. Isn't it pretty, though? This one is marked STS 925 on the inside. And let's just give those stones a check. I'm curious. Let's check that center one. I don't know if this will register as anything. Well, I don't know. I don't know what that is. If somebody knows, write it in the comments. I'm kind of off kilter here, huh? Let's try the clear, which are very large. Let's just see what the heck these are. Quartz or something? I have no idea. I don't know. If you know, put it in the comments if you want. It sure is beautiful, though. This is quite a high quality looking item. I think it's very interesting, too. I like the stone. I like that roughness of it. Interesting piece. It's beautiful. I'm going to keep this tester out for a minute because I want to show you this ring. This is very cool. I don't know if you've ever seen one of these before. So this is sterling silver. I guess we'll check the size of it first. It's a size 7 1/4. And this is very wonderful because it's interchangeable. So we have 3 different, 4. Do we have 4? Okay. We have 4 different tops for it. We have this top, this top, this top, and this top also. And I'll show you how it works. There's just little threads here. You just screw it right in. It's very, very easy to do. And then it looks like you have a different ring on. I love the tall setting. Isn't that cool? I got this in a pawn store, actually. The guy had saved it for me because he knew I liked interesting and unusual things. But let's check the stones. I don't know what any of them are. This is like a blue, I guess. I was going to say it's sort of purpley, but let's see. Tanzanite, perhaps? I don't know. I'm guessing this purple is going to be amethyst, which will go right into that bottom one. No, it doesn't. Huh. Well, let me just try it again. I don't know. Let's check the pink. I don't know that much about stones, you see. They're all kind of going into the same thing. Let's see what this one is. This one might just be glass. That is weird. That is weird. Well, I don't know what the heck these are. But this is a pretty cool item. And it's so different. I paid a lot for this. I really wanted it for my collection just because I think it's so cool. I love the idea of it too. So you get the sterling silver ring. These are sterling silver too, whatever kind of stone that is. That's anyone's guess. Sure are pretty colors though. The blue, the clear, the pink, and the purple. And let's just find the mark in there. And I think that's another STS, right? Yeah, STS, and then that's the 925. Neat piece. And you'll get this box too. Interesting. You know when it's really hot out and somebody says hot enough for you, or if it's really cold out and someone says cold enough for you? Well, I have a Cameo in my hand and I want to know if this is big enough for you. Whoa, look at the carving of this. How gigantic and beautiful this is. This is sterling silver on top. This is also signed by the artist, and I'll put it on the screen. It is quite a beautiful thing. It also further says made in Italy. That is beautiful. Let me see if this even fits on here. Yeah, I guess it does. I guess it does. It's more than 3 inches, not counting that bail. I can't find my torque right now, or else I would show it to you on the neck. Very unusual. I love it. This is a beautiful item. This is a Whiting and Davis. I love Whiting and Davis stuff. I got this at an auction. The Whiting and Davis lot that I got, it seemed to be mint or near mint. I love it. This one really speaks to me. The color, right? It's beautiful. Let's definitely put this on the neck. The chain measure is about 24 inches long, by the way. This is another very bold, very cool piece. Groovy is going to come to mind yet again. It's amazing. Wow. That is a wow. This item is marked ZIV 925 ID. This is a beautiful piece of egg yolk amber and very mod too. I love the shape of this. Beautiful piece of sterling silver. Look at it from the side. Let's put this on our measuring mat. Not just a little thing. Check that out. Amber is so awesome. That's a beauty. This bracelet is about 7 inches long. It's gold filled. This is so elegant. This looks like it might be from the 50s. Are those maple or oak? I get confused. Isn't it in nice condition though? It is marked with the 1/20th 12 karat GF, but it is clearly gold filled. You can tell a mile away. Let me put this on our wrist. Isn't that pretty? I love it. That is a nice one. Here's a delicate little thing. This is such a pretty little piece of Millefiori glass. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? This is sterling silver. And it comes in that original box. It's marked 925 right there. It's so colorful. This is small. It's very, very charming, though. And I've seen this name brand before. I think I have sold it before, actually. Let's see if there's a paper. No. Oh, yep, there is. Let's just see what it says. Millefiori glass guaranteed. I think Millefiori means 1,000 flowers, if I'm not mistaken. Venetian glass tradition, gathering in a small anthology the history of this ductile and fascinating material, glass. Well, this is beautiful, and as with a lot of my pieces that are very big and bold, this one is very delicate and lovely. I will include a free sterling silver necklace with this, but you have to remind me, all right? Because it doesn't have a necklace, but I have one I can dig out if you'd like, okay? Love that. Look at this beautiful piece of Bakelite. I believe this pattern is called Bullseye for obvious reasons. And this is the quintessential color. Now, there is that. It's a scratch. It's not a crack or anything. I just want to point that out, though. I think other than that, it's good. I mean, it's everything here has been worn. You know, there's a little bit of dirt or something right there. The inside of this measures around 8 inches. And let's see what it looks like on. I love Bakelite. I know the Bullseye pattern is very sought after. This is a beautiful thing. I think I got this one in an antique store, if I'm not mistaken. We can take a look at how wide it is also. About a 1/2 inch or so. It's a beautiful color, isn't it? Nice. Here's a ring that is 7.5 inches or so, 7 3/4. It features beautiful Marcasites and mother of pearl. I love this ring. It's so different. Let's take a look at it on the hand. This one only fits on the thumb of this. I love that this one is vertical. You don't usually see rings like this, or rings, period, that are vertical. They're usually horizontal. And this one is sterling silver. Let's see if we can find what it says. Let me look. The only mark I see is 925. Pretty ring. I have time for one last thing. How crazy is this? Look at the eye. This is such a cool piece of sterling silver. It says sterling right there. It's so different. Very mod. I guess it's a flying reindeer. Is that what it looks like? I think so. That rocks, man. That's it for this time. As always, reach out to me, okay? At iamthefunkypickle@gmail.com. Let me know if you want to buy anything, and let me know what you think below, okay? I'll catch you on the next one. Love you guys. Bye-bye.